Well, so it looks like obviously the lead character has a family in this. So are the family important to the overall story, or are they just there to be used so the characters got to sort of show aspects of who they are and what they're about? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, so Corporal Lance's wife and kids don't really have a main plot throughout the film. They're mainly going to be sort of a reason why Corporal Lance fights for what he does, and the reason why he's going back and trying to get this redemption to mainly protect his wife and kids.
So obviously you're dealing with people obviously in the army, quite clearly. How does this connect with a general audience if they haven't or aren't aware of what it's like to be in the army?
So this is going to connect to the majority of people, as regardless if you're in the army or not, you're going to have a wife and kids, and everyone knows that they're going to go out of their way and do everything in their power to protect the ones they loved, and that's the main reason why this is going to connect to most families.
Right, so you've got Bradley Cooper, obviously a famous actor, particularly now as a director. Now he's already been in the film where he played a sniper, obviously an American sniper, Clint Eastwood's film. Do you feel there's danger of him being sort of too familiar in that kind of soldier role and being typecast? Isn't it better to maybe choose someone else who would be a bit more unknown for playing a soldier before?
Yes, some people might find that an issue. I don't think it's going to be an issue simply because it's a film. It's not based. My film isn't based off anything. It's a completely made up film. Whereas American Sniper was based off a true story. Also, I'm going to make sure Bradley Cooper doesn't look like the main character for who he played in American Sniper. Therefore, I don't really feel like it's going to need an unknown actor, as Bradley Cooper is one of the best, and he'll be able to portray it regardless of how I ask him to.
Okay. Now, obviously, Bradley Cooper and Jennifer Lawrence have been in films before, so the chemistry is obviously there. But she's massive, in her own right, Oscar winner. Is she really going to want to play the wife? I mean, she's usually a lead actress rather than sort of a supporting one. So I'm not convinced she'd take the role. Is there someone else who you think is no equally good but not as famous who would actually be prepared to take on the Becky role?
Yeah, that was one of my considerations, and reasons why I didn't choose or wasn't keen on choosing Jennifer first. But I feel like, yeah, I know she's a main actor and lead actor, but I feel like it's not going to do her any harm being sort of a lower actor in a film, due to the fact that she's going to be in the story. She's going to be in there for quite a lot of the main first part of it and the ending. So she's going to get plenty of screen time, and like, she's going to be heavily known for the film.
Okay. In terms of your budget, your film is about 65 million. Is that the dollars or pounds?
Pounds.
Okay, pounds. So arguably something like Hellboy that came out recently, that cost 50 million, which is considered quite conservative, and obviously that's a special effects laden film. Your one obviously has the more drama aspects. So why so high? I know you obviously got the actors that would obviously make the cost up, but why such a big budget for essentially a dramatic film?
Yeah, so the cast is the main reason why the budget is so high. The cast individually almost costs a third of what the budget is asking for. Other than that, you got the production costs. There are going to be more special effects than most people would think when they look at the film. For example, like explosions, the jets aren't going to be CGI. I'm going to try and make sure that the jets come over and they're real. That's going to cost quite a lot of money. All the props, the location is going to require quite a lot of lighting due to being outside, and if it gets dark at night in the desert, it's pitch black, so there's going to have to be quite a lot of electric. All the production costs is going to be quite high, and that's why the budget's so high.
Well, so you got a certificate at 15. So ultimately, why is this a 15? What's the aspects of it that make it not suitable for a 12A audience?
The reason I've gone for 15 instead of lower is simply due to the fact the amount of violence, gore, blood, and fighting scenes is in there. There's going to be too much for a 12 or anyone to watch at that age.
So why not go for an 18 and show the real horrors of war? Because are 15-year-olds really into sort of dramatic soldier stories like this, or is it more for 18 and up?
I think that 15-year-olds are sort of into war films simply because there is a lot of action, not so much for the storyline as that's going to be for the older target audience. But I do feel that 15-year-olds are going to be interested in what action, and because that's the age that you sort of realise what you want to do in life. Some people might want to go into the army, and they're the people who are going to watch the film. And the reason I didn't go for 18 is because I didn't want the whole film to be heavily based on sort of fighting in regards to too much blood. There is a limit on when there is too much blood, and also the reason I didn't go for 18 is because there's not going to be any nudity or drug misuse or anything like that in the film.